Ever wondered what it's like to tread the ancient streets of Rome, the eternal city? Our story begins in the misty realms of myth and legend, with the tale of the twin brothers Romulus and Remus. As infants, they were abandoned on the banks of the Tiber River, only to be saved by a she-wolf who became their surrogate mother. As they grew older, a dispute over where to build their new city resulted in Romulus killing Remus. In 753 years before the Common Era, Romulus founded the city of Rome, named after himself, on the Palatine Hill. Despite its violent beginnings, Rome grew and prospered. From a simple settlement, it expanded into a thriving metropolis, owing much of its success to the establishment of the Roman Republic in 509 years before the Common Era. This was a revolutionary moment in history, marking a shift away from monarchy and paving the way for a more democratic form of governance. At the heart of the Republic was the Senate, a council of nobles who held significant political power. But it was not just the aristocracy who played a role in the governance of Rome. The Roman people, the plebeians, had their say too. They could vote on laws and public offices, and their collective voice, known as the Popular Assembly, was a potent force in the political landscape of the Republic. With the Republic, Rome introduced checks and balances on power, which laid the groundwork for modern democratic systems. The city flourished under this new system, becoming a beacon of civilization and culture in the ancient world. And thus Rome, the city of the seven hills, was born, setting the stage for a grand saga that would shape the course of history. This is but the beginning of our journey into the past. Hold on to your seats, for the tale of Rome is as turbulent and dramatic as the city itself. From its legendary founding to its rise as a republic, Rome's story is one steeped in history, myth, and monumental change. From the ashes of the Republic, the Roman Empire, the greatest empire the world had ever seen, rose. A period of transition marked the end of the Roman Republic, paving the way for the birth of an empire that would stretch from the sun-baked sands of Africa to the icy northern reaches of Britain. At the helm of this grand transformation was none other than Julius Caesar. A charismatic leader and shrewd politician, Caesar's reign marked a pivotal turning point in Roman history. Though his rule was cut short by a brutal assassination, his legacy lived on in his adopted heir, Augustus. Augustus, the first emperor of Rome, ushered in a period of relative peace known as the Pax Romana. His reign marked a golden age in Roman history, a time of prosperity and growth. The city of Rome, the heart of this sprawling empire, flourished under his rule. Stunning architectural marvels began to dot the cityscape. One of the most iconic among them, the Colosseum, was a testament to Roman engineering prowess. This colossal amphitheater, capable of seating 50,000 spectators, was the stage for gladiatorial contests, public spectacles, and dramas based on classical mythology. Not far from the Colosseum, the Roman Forum stood as the epicenter of the city's public life. Here, the citizens of Rome gathered for public speeches, criminal trials, and gladiatorial matches. The Forum was also home to several important government buildings, marking it as the heart of political activity. As the empire expanded, so did the city of Rome. New roads and aqueducts were constructed, public baths and theaters sprang up, and grand villas were built for the wealthy elite. Rome was not just a city, it was a symbol of the empire's might and grandeur. Yet despite its outward splendor, the empire was not without its challenges. Political instability, economic crises, and military threats were just some of the issues that loomed over Rome. But that's a story for another time. The Roman Empire, in its grandeur and might, left an indelible mark on the cityscape of Rome. Its influence can still be felt today, in the ruins that lie scattered across the city, silent witnesses to a time of extraordinary power and ambition. But even the mightiest fall, Rome was no exception. The decline of the Roman Empire wasn't an overnight event, but a slow, inexorable process. The once mighty empire, which had stood tall for centuries, began to crumble under its own weight. It was a confluence of myriad factors: economic instability, military overspending, and societal decay, among others, that gradually chipped away at the foundations of this colossal entity. The final death knell for the Western Roman Empire came with the sack of Rome in the late summer of 410. The city, once the beacon of civilization, was plundered by the Visigoths, a Germanic tribe. It was a significant blow, a symbolic end to an era of unrivaled dominance and prosperity. Yet Rome refused to be relegated to the shadows of obscurity. As the Western Roman Empire faded into the annals of history, the city found a new role as the epicenter of the Catholic Church. The Bishop of Rome, better known as the Pope, held sway over the spiritual lives of millions across Europe. The city was reborn, not as a political power, but as a religious one. The Renaissance, a period of cultural, artistic, and intellectual rebirth, further solidified Rome's status. The city became a magnet for artists, scholars, and visionaries. They came from all corners of Europe, drawn by Rome's rich history and the promise of patronage. Here, amidst the ruins of an ancient empire, new ideas flourished and old ones were reimagined. Rome was a phoenix rising from the ashes of its own downfall. Though it no longer ruled an empire, it was still a city of immense influence. Its legacy shaped the course of human history, from politics and law to religion and art. Despite the rise and fall of empires, Rome remained, adapting and evolving, a testament to its enduring spirit. Today, Rome stands not just as a city, but as a living museum of history. Rome is a captivating blend of old and new, where the past is always present. The city's rich tapestry of history is woven into every corner, from the cobblestone streets to the towering monuments. Ancient ruins coexist with bustling piazzas, and centuries-old traditions thrive amidst the hum of modern life. In Rome, the past is not confined to museums or history books. It is reflected in the city's architecture, where grand structures from the Roman Empire stand alongside modern designs. It is evident in the culture and lifestyle, where traditions dating back thousands of years continue to be celebrated with fervor. Even the cuisine, a delightful melange of age-old recipes and contemporary flavors, tells a story of Rome's historic journey. The city is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its people, who have managed to preserve their heritage while embracing the future. In Rome, the past and the present walk hand in hand, creating a city that is truly eternal.